Hi, welcome to Orchestration Minute, where we take a brief but detailed look at some of the various orchestration techniques used throughout classical repertoire so that you might be able to add them to your tool belt as a composer or orchestrator.
In her orchestral suite, Ethiopia's Shadow in America, Florence Price has some pretty heavy woodwind doubling. Quite often throughout the score, this achieves a very thick and penetrating timbre in her woodwinds. However, in this example, right before rehearsal B, she demonstrates a really cool technique in her woodwind doubling, and this is that she's doubling flutes and oboes in unison, as well as covering a larger range on this little chromatic walk down. Why is this cool? Well, doubling woodwind instruments in unison on something that covers a larger range is really unique because depending on what range the instruments are in, some qualities of certain instruments are going to be brought out more than others. But since it's doubled the whole way, the transition between these different sounds is totally seamless. Let's listen real quick and then I'll explain further. So, since the flute generally has more projection power the higher it is in its range, and the oboe has a much heavier lower range than the flute does, you can hear this gradual shift away from the flute sound as they all descend together to the point where, by the end, it's really, really faint. Let's hear it again. Now, in this particular example, the flute isn't in a spectacularly strong register even at its highest point, but you can increase the range of things like this to get more extreme effects. Remember, the oboe and flute both share over another octave in range above what's demonstrated in this example, so there's a lot of room for you to play.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Like and subscribe for more zoomed-in looks at various moments in the orchestral repertoire.